I know mix para business. Okay, I know mix. If you're a barb, just escort yourself in this video. If you have common sense, remain. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Yama and you're watching Yama's channel. Okay, that's where you get the Yama Chanél from. Anywho, we're gonna get straight into today's video because I definitely do have to take myself to work. I just wanted to do a brief discussion on the ways in which Nicki Minaj just might be ruining her career. I know this tea or this topic is like a bit old, a bit seasoned, a bit 2-3 weeks ago, but it's never too late. Not on this channel. It's never too late to pick your mouth. It's just never too late to talk your shit. So anyways, with that being said, not too long ago, Megan Thee Stallion, you know, the hottie, the Stallion herself, released a track. I wouldn't call it a diss track. I wouldn't call it a diss track. I feel like it was a track that was a big F you to all her haters, but what didn't target anybody in particular, much less specifically, so it wasn't quite a diss track. And if it was a diss track, it was at her ex-man's Partisan Fontaine, because you know they stopped. No, the party stopped. The party stopped. It's bad blood between them. Anywho, yeah, and in that song His, which I strongly prefer more than Cobra, she like not only addressed him and his allegations or the fallout in their relationship that was revealed because of her previous single Cobra, but she also decided to just address everybody while she was at it. And amongst those people were, of course, Drake with his little BBL and Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap herself.
And the one and only?
Nicki Minaj.
Okay, who's that today?
That's me.
And mind you, I'm neither here or there. Like, even when it comes to rap music, I'm not too heavily, like, you know, engaged. If I do listen to music, it's gonna be Afro beats or R&B. I'm a piano, because I don't know, I'm more of a poetry podcast type of person, as lame as that sounds. But anywho, that being said, I still know what's going on. And from where I stand, from His to Bigfoot, Nicki Minaj is just better off not responding, like, at all. Not only are you a woman of great prestige in the industry, but it just seems like ever since she got with her man's Mr. Kenneth Petty, which I must say is hilarious, because like, just think about everything that's happened. Like, it's almost like the stars all aligned. Like, this is a big boss moment. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but for Miss Nicki Minaj, like, you know, she's the barb of all barbs, or whatever. Y'all don't mind my lash. Anywho, for her to marry a man named Kenneth, and then for his last name to be Petty, and to see how she's acting.
I fucking dare you, bitch, and I know you listening right now, you fragment foot bitch. Bullet fragment foot bitch. Bullet fragment bitch. She a bullet fragment bitch.
And for that, Megan's name is Megan. For the Megan's Law line said hit like that.
These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's Law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start.
Oh my gosh, like, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. Anywho, with that being said, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I just feel like ever since, like, Nicki got together with this man, it's just been going downhill, because regardless of how she behaves when it comes to her interaction and engagement with other, like, female rappers of, like, considerable skill, you know, and all that good stuff, like, which has been honestly just deplorable ever since Cardi, Megan Thee Stallion, and the rest of the girlies have been getting some recognition by way of her trailblazing. I feel as though when it comes to defending this man, this sexual assailant, it's not funny, but seriously, like, when it comes to defending this sexual assailant, it's just really, like, it's very saddening to see someone who, like, is such a trailblazer, who is such, like, a legend for women everywhere, especially being that she had a monopoly in the game, like, as far as, like, female rap, but well-earned monopoly in the game, because it's not like there was completely no other female rappers, and that's why she got all the superlatives, accolades, and titles that she did. No, honey, she was right there, you know, during the MySpace days with her mixtape. Like, I remember the first album my older sister ever got was Pink Friday, and, like, baby, super bass, like, man, Nicki, you know what I mean? Nicki really is that girl, and it's just, like, really sad as someone who's not necessarily a fan, not a barb, but who's an observer, to see someone of her, like, again, prestige, look like I don't know the man. I just know what he's been, not even alleged, I don't gotta use that word, he's been convicted of doing. And yeah, it's just like, you think of Nicki Minaj and you previously thought of female empowerment, you thought of her dominating in a male field, a male packed industry. And like, even in this today, like where there's so many social justice movements that like have women in mind, are like started by women, curated by women for the sake of other femmes. It's just like something that's kindred to many of our experiences is like sexual assault and having been made a victim in one way or another. And it's like, obviously she can't control what her brother's doing, but to be the woman that she is and the person that she chose is someone who's been convicted of this. It's like, damn, her legacy has really been dragging through the mud. And that seems what really like triggered her. Understandably so, because yeah, I get it. You talk about my family, I'm gonna talk about yours. I don't know. That mommy cuss business, especially when the mom is dead, is a bit crazy. And it's not even karma. It's just the way things that are written that you gotta watch out for. Okay? If you know, you know. But yeah, I just feel like obviously she has love for the man and she probably knew what she was gonna get herself into. It's just like very unfortunate that this is all that it has come with. And all that aside, her beef with Megan, many people have come to realize it's as though Nicki can't get along with like female rappers who could potentially give her a run for her money. And it's like, in the grand scheme of things, they can't give her a run for her money. She's Nicki Minaj. She already did what she had to do in this industry. There's no taking away her credits, even no matter what Joe Budden or XYZ wants to say about it. It just like is a fact, and it is what it is. And I feel like with people commenting on her age or the way in which her pen has changed, so to speak, she's letting it get to her head, and it's coming off as like just petty female rivalry. And the day that there's way more female camaraderie in the world, I'm talking about real life girls, yes, I believe in that. Girls not snaking each other, being like intimidated by one another's like, you know, skill or talent set, like the world will genuinely be a better place. And I feel like we're on our way there. Like maybe that's just the optimist in me, but I feel like we're on our way there, you know? What else can I say? Oh, I will say that I prefer Hiss to Cobra because I listen to both, and I don't mind the way Megan raps. She definitely is talented. She has her own cadence. You know, as a spoken word artist myself, you know, y'all got our own voice. Like, you could tell when someone wrote something before even hearing them say it, just looking at it on paper. And I feel like, honestly, Megan won this round because she said what she had to say. She did it artfully, one. And two, it's just like, she dedicated one line to, you know, Nicki and her little family, I guess. But Nicki did a whole diss track that just so happened to be booty ass cheeks. After all that crack commotion she was allegedly making on Instagram Live, no shade, Barbs don't come after me. And it's like you got the Barbs like defending her the way Kanye fans defended him when he did that scoop poopity poop shit. Like, it's just like, girl, you did not need the money. You did not need the money. You're Nicki Minaj. You're a million billionaire, something like that. So for you to release this track and it's just like, I don't know, baseless allegations, it's given she got you pressed. Like, she's in your head. And you ended up like boosting her marketing. I think she's like #1 on Billboard right now for that song. And maybe you didn't care. You know, you're Nicki Minaj, you don't have to care. And perhaps she's just at the point in her career where she's like, you know what, can't beat them, can't please everybody, F it. She's gonna do what she wants, how she wants to do it. And, you know, to each their own. I will say this probably isn't over because it's looking very fierce. Like, with everything that Meg has overcome and how she's addressing the haters, addressing the naysayers, and how she's just trying to be a phoenix rising from the ashes, and where Nicki Minaj is at, seemingly at her boil point in her mommy bag and her wife bag, and not trying to take or just stand by as her family's getting any more slander. This could get real ugly because they even got their troops. I'm talking Lotto. Well, Lotto ain't Megan's true, but you know, there's a lot of like beef going on in the industry, and while that makes for good entertainment from time to time, it's just like there has to be a level of decorum. If this was Chicago, if this was Chirac, if this was 63rd, it wouldn't matter. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't matter, but like, you know, it's real gutted. Like, the rules to beef is different down there, but this is pop culture. Conduct yourselves with decorum. Like, what's going on? Anywho, my last thing is I feel like Nicki needs to get the Barbs together, because if I get doxxed, it's gonna be a problem. But not for real. She needs to do something to address the way her nasty ass cult following likes to beef on people and just like ruin their whole lives, turn it upside down. Hey y'all, it's editing Yama coming through real quick just to talk about the time that one of these delusional ass barbs really tried to come for me. Like, it was what, 2020, maybe 2023, when for whatever reason Nicki Minaj and her, I guess, her pen, her, you know, lyrical ability had become a topic on my Facebook timeline, and I just like decided to express a disinterest in a line that she had stated in one of her more recent songs. And as if Facebook isn't a forum or isn't an online platform that's okay for disagreement, this Fululu Basta Peking Faith Evans, whatever her real Munku name is, all the way from New York, came on my post, and not only did she try to argue, I'm not afraid of no argument, she tried to get crazy. And when I tell you I had to chew her, I mean chomp chomp, like that girl had to go. Like, and by the end of it, she, as a fellow Muslim, I was talking about, oh, she's gonna put juju on me. And when she found my Instagram, which was no secret, like, hi honey, should have clicked follow. Anyways, she found my Instagram, and her thinking that, like, oh, my Instagram name was my real name, decided to start calling me by my name as if to scare me, talking about she's gonna put juju on me. She got the drop on me. And when I tell you, it was literally just because I did not like the particular Nicki line. Like, I don't know. Some people really be bugging over this Nicki business. Anywho, back to the video. Because I know mix para business. Okay, I know mix. If you're a barb, just escort yourself in this video. If you have common sense, remain. Anywho, you're watching Mariama's channel, Yama Chanél. Tune in for next video whenever that might be. I'm gonna get better at it. But like I said, your girl has to go to work, so besos. Mwah. No bars. That's what I meant to say. And at the end, we're gonna have a little thank you for my sponsors. Fat Pot. Really my cat's name. Okay, bye.